count me out, bro. But God got me, so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry, long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gon' stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they ask it, tell them. I go crazy.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's the boy Suave, and I'm on here with my co-host, Lena Love.
Yeah, you in this hat, man. I can't.
You say what now?
So you in this hat always.
Dude, I love this hat. This is like my favorite hat. I love this hat.
I love this
I'm
hat.
a gamer, you know. Black and red is my favorite color. So
I feel like I'm talking to my dad right now. My dad always interrupts me every time. I'm like, "Can you pass me my hat?" He even jumped in the comments one time. I was like, "Hey, Lena, can you pass me my hat? Is it next to you?"
Lena, I am your father.
No. I'm sorry.
With you.
You're what, in your 30s, and I'm about to be 25. I don't think that's possible.
Well, I'm 38, so now that's.
And I'm 25.
Oh, that's probably.
You would have had me at 13 for that to be possible.
Right. So we
my math right?
Huh?
My math is right. Is that right? I feel like that's so off.
I don't know. I mean, we know the facts, though. I am your father. So, thank you everyone for joining us, man. If you clicked on this video, you know what it's about, and we're gonna get into it. So first, we're gonna play a little clip for y'all, and get at it, man. How's your day been, Lena? Everything good?
My day was interesting.
I feel you. I had a long day as well. But,
yeah.
You ready to get into it?
I'm ready.
All right. So let's play this clip. So right now we are talking about if you're losing your feelings for your partner, like what do you do in that situation, man? We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna play this video, man. This is from The Real Show. So it's a show called The Real with a group of ladies. They talk about different topics, and they were speaking on this, and I want to play a little bit of it so we can give our opinion on it and see if we can help somebody out there.
No, I want to know, what do you guys do, and how do you think is the best way to handle if one day you just wake up and you're not attracted to the person anymore? What do you do?
Well, for me, Adam would have had to do something to make me be unattracted to him. So say we get into a fight or something, and I just didn't like what he said. I will literally wake up and be like, "You're just not cute to me anymore. I don't like the way you handle that." Yeah. But guess what? He's done it to me too. So it's not just him, but what I do is I just make sure that we reconnect. And yeah, it's true, we reconnect. How? But what? It depends.
Because, some people could say, girl, I've been trying and I just can't feel it. It just isn't coming back.
For me, Adam's mind is really sexy, so I just like to have
and
a
see,
conversation.
That's my point, is that I think that in the beginning, when you're meeting somebody, what attracted you to your mate?
Laughter.
See?
We laughed all the time. And even when we have arguments, if I'm honest, which are very few and far between, he literally will be trying to make his point, and he'll stumble on a word, and I just die laughing.
Right.
So
puppy love.
Yeah, it's still new in that sense, but that's what I'm curious about. How many years until I'm gonna go through the I don't find you attractive?
But what I was trying to say is what you say and what you always say about Freddie. It's not a physical attraction.
No.
You know how some people what I liked about my wife? Those eyes. Well, sometimes those eyes get old.
Yeah.
Or, I liked her butt. That butt sags. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
it can't be physical.
It takes maturity to recognize this, you guys. You cannot be life committed to somebody where it's purely physical attraction.
So
Never work.
We're gonna test in waters, man. So I'm gonna stop it right there. So in that video, those ladies brought up a few good points, man. If you are in a relationship with someone, and let's say you've been in a relationship with them for a while now. Lena, your screen gets froze.
I was gonna say everything on my screen just froze. So
Dude, you gotta fix that, bro. But we can
I'm
still
like,
hear you,
I don't know. You started talking, and then I looked, and I was like, oh,
right? It's cool. Oh, you're back now. You're back now.
okay, cool.
So, oh, you froze up again. Wow. Um, so we can still hear you. The thing we want to talk about is, oh, okay, you're back now. That's good.
Yeah,
The thing we want to talk about is, man, like those are some great points. Like one lady even spoke about, if you're going into a relationship with the wrong intentions, not being realistic, like, hey, I'm just going in for the physical, and she's so attractive, he's so attractive, and I want that. That's what I'm attracted to. Then you have to understand the reality hit, man. People get older.
yeah,
Your body don't move like it used to. Females, they have babies, and they don't just bounce back all the time after having a baby. You gotta be able to accept those things.
yeah,
Um, if you going into a relationship with good intentions like love, and care and understanding and empathizing with this person is gonna change physically, I mean, then I think it'll be long lasting. I do like the fact that I think it was Tamara, one of the twins, Tia
yeah, Tamara.
Tamara. Yeah, so she was saying that sometimes it happens in a relationship. In her relationship, for example, it's when he do something to upset her, and she's not attracted to him at that
Right.
moment. But she tried to get that back by trying to find that flame that had in the first beginning. Like one lady said, laughter. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So those are good things, man, to try to keep a relationship going and keep on fighting a good fight. Uh, Me personally, I think that I will keep on doing the fight, keep on fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person to give up too easy. So in a relationship, I just want to try to work on things, and it is a battle. It is a battle. So
No,
even though these things, yeah, even though these things are like easy to say to someone, it is a battle. I mean, what do you think? What is your take on it, man?
no, I definitely agree with with what you said. That's like, for example, when it came down to my marriage, I fought for 2 months on like not wanting to just give the other person what they wanted so easily, which was the separation and the divorce. It took me a while to like go back and forth with that person and like try to give every reason to why we should just like take the necessary steps before like calling quits. And then, but after a while, it gets tiring. And then you start to think within yourself, like, all right, so what's my worth now? Like, where do I see myself and where do I value myself at this point? Because, it does get tiring at some point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, what do you think some good ideals for people out there when this happened to them? What do you think they should do? Coming from a female point of view, like what do you think they should do to? Because you're saying work on things, right? So
Yeah.
you're saying the same thing I'm saying, work on things, right? So what do you think some things they should do? Like what would you tell people out there?
For me, what I like to do is, I don't like arguing, right? Arguments is just not what I do. I don't like having to sit there and argue. You can have the option to both of us sit at the table or just sit somewhere and we just, have a conversation about what's going on, put out all of our feelings on the table, and then we, discuss every little thing from there. I really do feel like they people say communication is like the biggest thing, and I believe that communication is a big thing. So with communication, I feel as though it's important to talk about your feelings and to talk about what you're feeling. If something that I do or something I did in the past bother you or still bothers you now, tell me. You know, because I would like to know what's bothering you. Put it out on the table, like get it out. You're muted. You're muted. But you know,
Sorry about that, man. I was telling
I
my
was like, you're
homeboy.
muted.
Yeah, I was telling he had called me, and I was letting him know that I was doing a show right now,
Oh,
and
okay.
just stop by, check out the show. But I do I do feel what you're saying, man. You have to have some kind of thing, like something to
Right.
break this tension that's going on. Now, for me, I and this is what I try so hard to do. It is difficult for me sometimes,
Yeah.
but this is what I try to do to be consistent on. So I try to think about, okay, I should be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Yeah.
be the bigger person. Uh, Even like apologizing, like, because you don't know what you have said or done to make this person feel like they're feeling less attracted to you. Now, I would do, hey, I love you. I don't want to fight, you know. I know you feeling a certain way right now. Now, this is if I notice these things. If I don't notice these things and this person is like feeling kind of like standoffish and not really, talking to me or whatever, I could just totally ignore them and think that it's nothing to do with me, but I have no idea. So I think the wise thing to do is when I notice those things, go ahead and try to ask, because asking, you can get a lot from it. A lot of people just wait on you to ask them, hey, are you okay, or
Yeah.
anything wrong, or you know what I'm saying, and then we could talk through it. um, we have some people making comments here. Let's see here.
Yeah. I totally agree with her. I've done that before in the past where like if I feel as though it's hard for me to like tell someone how I feel, I would just write it down and then read it to them. I always felt like that was an easy way of like telling someone how you feel too. So I
Hmm.
definitely agree with that.
Right. So you addressing what Leah said, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Leah. I've had a situation where we just couldn't talk without it possibly leading to an argument. So
Mm-hmm.
I literally took a day where I wrote down all of my feelings and then I just read it to the person. And it was a lot easier and they actually understood a lot better hearing it come from like, the form of a letter than
Mm-hmm.
trying to talk it out.
Yeah, I think that you should fight for your love, man. If you are feeling, let's say we're on the other end. So we're the people that's feeling like we're not attracted to our mate. What do we
Yeah.
do then? What do you do? Like if you feeling like if you woke up one morning like, man, I'm just not feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying this in your head. You're not feeling that person. What
Yeah.
do you do? I mean, we both agreed to keep fighting, but even though we feel that way, sometimes we may also feel like, man, I'm just not attracted to this person.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Um, I would try to see if there's another way to work out that attraction, but like see if there's other things you can find attractive about that person. And if there's absolutely no other ways that you are attracted to that person, there's nothing new that spikes your interest, then you just need to be the bigger person and be upfront and be like, hey, we need to talk, and this is how I feel. Because honestly, there's no reason to just fake it if you're not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, not only are you like you're at the end of the day you're hurting yourself, right? So you're not making yourself feel any better. There's no point on hurting yourself and just trying to stick it out than to getting yourself out of it so like that you can focus on something else.
Right. So we have a question on what happens when the person chooses not to understand you? That is a great question because I'm gonna be honest, and this is just from me being a man and the type of man that I am. I do not speak for all men. This is just how I am. If this person chooses not to understand where I'm coming from, understanding, um, I have to try a different approach. You know, whatever approach I'm giving them, I have to try a different way. You know, it's I know me being the person I am. I know I could be difficult to be around sometimes,
Yeah.
or difficult to when I'm mad or upset. I know I can be kind of difficult. But I think that you just have to keep fighting the good fight and try different ways. Like if this approach don't work, try a different approach. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Help them understand what you're feeling. You know, I hope I answered that out. Leah, we got
Well,
Leah. What up, D Man the Moon Man? We got D Man the Moon Man in this thing, man. What's going on, brother? So Leah says, I think honesty is best. They can't change if you don't give them the opportunity, and maybe they don't realize how they have changed. You know, I agree with Leah Love. So I feel you on that, man. Like, and I have to work on this. So for all the guys out there, be honest, but try not to be brutally honest. Because sometimes it can come off as being rude or um, like you don't care. I'm just gonna go and say it can come off like, hey, this is the truth, but I don't care about how you feel because this is the truth. So for all the guys out there, man, I just hope that we can, because you know how we can be. We can be a little aggressive sometimes, and it come out the wrong way. We don't mean it the wrong way, but it comes out the wrong way. So
right.
let's try not to be too brutally honest, man. If we notice ourselves doing it, let's take a step back and say, you know what, that came out the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say this, but I want to get to understand that I'm not trying to hurt anyone right now. You know,
Right.
let me see.
Now, from the woman's standpoint, with that, with what you're talking about, um, honestly, listen, if you're a woman, you're ever in this situation, know your worth, okay? Because if not saying that all guys are like this, but if the guy either chooses to understand you or denies anything that's coming out of your mouth with how you're trying to tell them how you feel, um, then you need to be the one to just step away and know what your self value is, because I know women do this all the time where they're like, no, but I can make it work, or it's just a little rough patch. If it's just a little rough patch, it shouldn't be going on for no more than maybe about a month. If it's gone on longer than that, you need to just be the bigger person, say, hey, listen, this is how I feel, and if he chooses not to understand, then just walk away. It's really
Mm.
that simple.
So we have another question. So this question is like basically saying, if what if she, emotionally manipulate the situation, like crying
Yeah.
or pouting or things of that nature. Um, what do you do? And then, the issue is you forgot something as simple as leaving her soda at the store. You know what I'm saying? I think that you can, for me as a man, um, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to say this, but I'm gonna have to stand my ground on that, and it's gonna be a reality check. Like, hey, you tripping about something simple as a drink. We need to get over this. Like this is not this is something that kids do. You know,
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna say it in a less disrespectful way. I don't want to be like I'm calling you a kid. No, I'm just saying what you're complaining about is very petty. You can let that go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's something that can easily be replaced. You know, um, we can go to the store together and get this soda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of those things, man. That's just me. That's just me. Once again, I do not speak for all men. This is my opinion, the type of man I am. But if I'm with a woman and she's complaining about a soda and it is related in our relationship and everything, I'm gonna have to put my foot down on that one and do a reality check.
Yeah.
I think this is referring to what you said. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. We coming up on the finisher. You have anything you want to say, Lena, before we go? Look out for our next show.
I feel like we kind of put it all out there.
We did.
I'm like, dang. Maybe D-Man's comment should be our last kind of like little sign off if it's, you know.
Let me see what D-Man talking about.
If it's not too bad, we'll just, you know.
Let's see here. I don't know nothing about this. Haven't been in a relationship with a woman for a long period of time. Single life, baby. Hey, I feel you, man.
Oh my
I feel you. But I hope this video out there helps people, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying work it out. My co-host Lena Love is also saying work it out. We're just saying, man, regardless of what it is, if this is the person you want to spend your life with, then it's worth fighting for. You know, that's all I'm saying. And if you get to the point before you get married or anything, if it gets to the point where it is not worth you fighting for, then you need to get out. You know what I'm saying? Run.
Like, not run, but like just get a bigger person. You know, speak your mind, speak your piece, and then walk away if it don't work out. That's all.
I feel you. Well, look, guys, we're gonna leave you out with our outro. Thank you for the support. I hope this video get at least 10 likes. We're looking for 10 likes. Shout out to all the supporters out there, man, because I have reached 780 subscribers. 500 is right around the corner. Let's see if we can get the boy up there, man. Shout out to Lena Love. Thank you for doing the show with me, man.
Yes, no problem.
So she's sharing the experience with me, and I'm grateful to have people collaborate with me to be a part of this upgrade. You know what I'm saying? This is an upgrade. So man, I love y'all. Until next time, peace.
They be trying to count me out, bro, but God got me so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they ask, yeah.